Well, first opened back in 1975, there's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Armadillos of Tokyo taking on the New Orleans Saints. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean.
Janai ordered Chick-fil-A. She DoorDashed Chick-fil-A to the school today.
Mm-hmm.
And she ordered off my phone. I don't know why. She was so happy to get food. She didn't even check where the food was coming from. The food came all the way from Kernersville.
They brought it all the way
from Kernersville.
Here's Cook.
They did? They brought it there? Did they get there in time?
Class get out at 10:50. You got there like 10:35.
Oh, okay.
Or 10:40.
This week in preparation,
oh, okay.
You couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost.
And she sent me $40.
Who did?
She sent me $40 so she could get. She got Shy and Kennedy food, and she ordered their food with that. And then she got her food was like $13.
What was the total?
So it left me with $12.96.
Oh, okay, okay.
I kept it.
Oh, I got you.
Maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
And it was early in the morning. It was like 9 o'clock, and she got the chicken nuggets. I would have got chicken nuggets.
Oh, yeah.
She told me something. I'm still hungry. If you got chicken nuggets,
What'd she get? What'd she get? She got nuggets. How many did she get?
She got 8, but she didn't even. She was so ready to eat her food. She didn't even check to see if she got fries or the waffle chips, and she got the waffle chips, so she didn't get fries.
Oh, okay.
I would have got the chicken nuggets. That would have been. And she didn't even get a sweet tea. She got the unsweet.
That's what the right Drake. You should have said that. You should have told that's the right Drake.
I'm still drinking though because I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
And they just executed that one pretty well.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Cook now off the read option. And he edges forward, but only gets
when I get hungry, I'll make sure I wake up before 10:30.
You look at the Saints defense. They enter play 1 from the
for when? You talking about here?
Yeah,
that's gonna be too much.
No, it's not. Simone sent $3.
But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks
of
yards in the game, it also opens up the passing options for the team as well. So typically, when you play the run,
all right, we'll see.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This defense for the Saints, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And we'll see this offense try to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage.
I told him that the other day. I told him that by December, I think by December, Sophia, yeah, because Sophia's not going to get that much burn. Like, she's still playing slow. Huh?
I think Sophia's going to stay up there.
She might. This nigga running back. God, tough. But, yeah, Sophia, Natalia, what's the other girl name? Yeah.
She's going to come down.
Yeah.
Wasn't even in the first 2 lineups that they had.
Nah.
And playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense. offense.
They don't probably play like the first couple of games.
I mean, he probably gonna play. Delaney gonna play her, but
They actually got that done.
Them some games where teams and bench she's supposed to be in games.
nah.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20.
She won't be in the game.
Jocelyn, Adina, Deborah, Gianna, and Scott.
Yeah, and then Z.
In and out in Madison.
Yeah, Madison. Yeah. Madison probably starts. Nah, I don't know if Madison started or not.
Second attempt here. The first drive stalled and they punted.
Time to break some things out, I think, in the playbook. Now that they're getting out there, getting settled a little bit, let's see if they open things up. Maybe try and get the ball in the hands of the guys and get the ball into the end zone. They're playing.
Or that lineup when we played in Hickory.
A first down.
Sky.
They'll look to throw.
Damn. It's wide open.
And you look at the Saints defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
That quarterback.
Man, he could spin it. He could throw that thing. He's going to be pretty good. That other guy was good, too. Number 2. Yeah, he was good.
Second and 10 from the 33.
If they had someone else other than number 2, they probably won't.
They did. They had the other guy, but they just wasn't deep enough. And he threw it. Good pick. That supposed to have been over his head. Yeah, that other guy was pretty good. The other receiver that caught the pass and scored too. Yeah, he caught a pass and scored too.
They don't know who that was.
Yeah, that guy is good, but he just actually he ain't a quarterback. Yeah. He's the one that played basketball, right? That was in played basketball. I wonder if he's gonna start this year. He ain't that tall. He tall. He got good. He alright height.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Oh, he got in the way.
They fell off after
all the guys left. Yeah. Yeah, the girls team too after you left.
And Tia, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Tia.
You can only imagine what that team would have been like that next year.
They'll probably try to bring people in.
For their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes
you want to sit downstairs?
They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long.
Warriors 70. Drop 60, drop 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. On the return, here's Agnew. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Now Richardson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Okay.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
Come on.
3rd and 12.
22 needle. Red cycle.
Man in motion is Agnew.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Slide through. Ready.
On 1st down, Richardson. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Here we go. Here we go.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the shotgun, Richardson. That is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And they he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. 17-0 our score after one. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Cook now off the read option. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Here we go.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now back to throw. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 27. Oh, able to avoid him. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Ready, break.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Richardson. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And shedding through the tackle. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards.
Tag. 19 Lions. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Here we go. Here we go.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. looking to throw. He completes it to Evans. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They'll set up to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Saints are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
Let's go.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Richardson to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Saints are able to add on to their first half lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Marcus May with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
On the double. Yellow. Hut.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He's going to try and take off with it. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let go.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. This is caught by Evans. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
On the ball, on the ball.
They're going to try and throw, fighting through pressure. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Down.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
Hey, red. Show Double, 38.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Ready.
They go play action with Richardson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Rails, yellow. Hut, hut.
Richardson looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson, 71 yards. And the Saints continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Seven Pirates, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He finds his target. It's Evans. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 42. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Shrugs the tackle. Nice. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Brian Brzee fought in and got him down. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking him.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and they will remain well behind.
Partner, this is certainly turning out to be one of those days. Here we are in the 2nd half. They're being shut out. Offense is doing nothing. And you're just saying, please, come on, give us something here to your kicker. But even this is no good.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Richardson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. From the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Saints extend their lead yet again. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Okay, ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
That's caught down the field by Palmer. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Ready?
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
19 Lions.
Second and 14. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Brian Brzee picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a fourth down. 4th and goal.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
Hustle.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Saints will have the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
10 cycles.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen. And it turns into a nice positive play.
Ready?
Richardson now on second down. Tries the left side and finds Olave. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Let's go.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
17. Ready?
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Ready.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Second down, here's Richardson. And he'll find Moreau here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
Ready.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Though it stays up. And that is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Come back in. Come back in. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And some room to work. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Eluding the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well.